Hello, this is a lesson on symbolism from Lord of the Flies by William Golding that we are reading in class. You are free to pause and take notes during the video at any time. At the end of the video, there will be a worksheet for you to complete and turn in tomorrow. Now, symbols represent the central, main idea that support the themes in the novel. The first one is the island. Now, the island represents paradise. The boys have a tropical island with no supervision or authority, and the island is all to themselves. There is the conch shell, which represents law and civilization. The boys use the conch shell to call meetings as well as a microphone to speak to the group. When the boys start ignoring or disregarding the conch shell, it symbolizes that they are losing touch with civilization and are turning into savages. The Lord of the Flies, or the beast, which is the severed pig's head, this represents the savage beast or savage impulse that is in everyone. The name Lord of the Flies is a reference to Beelzebub, who was the prince of the devils in the Bible. Before the rising climax of the story, Simon heard the Lord of the Flies tell him, or the beast tell him, "We are going to have fun on this island." This is foreshadowing that the boys are going to give in to their hidden impulses of being savage and will indulge into the desires of the island. Below, I put in a quote from chapter 2 from the novel, where the boys are planning to kill this so-called beast, but Simon knows that it is not real. Now, Simon's death. Simon himself represented the goodness and the morality in the group of boys. When he is murdered by the boys in the novel, the innocence in the boys is broken. After having their first kill, the boys then change from civilized to full-on savages. So Simon's death represents the boy's innocence is now gone. Lastly, the fire. So the fire represents technology, but it also represents destruction. Now for the destruction part. Back home for the boys, World War II is happening, where atom bombs are used to destroy their homes. At the end of the story, a huge fire starts and begins to burn the island that the boys were calling home. Although the fire is their only connection to human civilization, the signal fire is what they use to try and help them be rescued. Being connected to humanization, this is why Ralph and Piggy are the only ones in the end who work to keep the fire alive. And below I put a quote from chapter 2 as well, where the boys decide to make a fire to signal help.